It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Durant. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Patrick Beverly pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Beverly. Jared Allen sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Durant. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
To Beverly. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. 5-point game. Fires the 3. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the 3.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To Jordan. Irving to Durant. Here's a chance from long range, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Right now, 12 all. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Clippers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
George to Beverly. Paul George. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. George. Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Irving brings the ball up court. Lets it fly from long range, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Beverly. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Irving with the basketball. Down 5. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Williams. Shot from the lane won't go. Prince, tough matchup against George. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First one, count it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. And a 2. Counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
He can't get it to go. No good. Time runs out here in the first quarter. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul George. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nets have the basketball, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nice pass to set things up. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Durant, deep left corner. For 3, no good. That's great defense. And throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Whoa, what a finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Fires the three. Good for three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Leonard. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Curling inside. Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Brooklyn's got it. Probing the defense. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Durant, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 31, Jarrett Allen.
George knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Durant, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Irving into the front court. Down 8. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Not done yet. Irving to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Leonard. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Jared Allen swats it. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
To Irving, beyond the arc for three. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nets have it.
I got ball, I got ball. I got something for him.
Probing the defense. Durant. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
Slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit is 6. For three. Drills the three.
3 points.
To Paul George. No good. Defense catching a break there.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Nothing going here on that drive. From long range, and he buries it.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
George. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Durant. Tough shot. Well defended. To George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant matched up with Paul George. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Irving. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. And he buries it.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Durant. That's good D. Shot no good. And a throwdown.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Durant. Slams it home on the putback. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Clippers have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Gets it in the left corner. Durant. That's off the side of the rim, short. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
And finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after some...
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Backcourt. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the 4th.
Clippers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Turns and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And count the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
For 3. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Paul George. Driving right to the basket. Goes reverse to lay it in.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Irving. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Knocked loose. Nets have it. Deep left corner, Irving. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy. A pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Fires the three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Tough make through traffic.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Baseline drive. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. That one off the mark. It's no good. Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Fires the three. Not going down here. To Leonard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.